StellarIndustries, located in Garner, Iowa, manufactures hydraulic truck-mounted equipment and complete service orders for customers.
They have a shipping department dedicated to these service orders to fulfill customers' needs. This makes the demand for inventory less predictable than their manufacturing department. Stellar is looking to expand their services to a new warehouse in Mason City, Iowa, dedicated completely to these customer service orders.
The current inventory methods are inconsistent and parts are frequently taken from the service department, leading to issues fulfilling customer orders on time. As shown here, the shipping department is small, which often leads to congestion, making it difficult to fulfill orders. Workers spend a lot of time walking to retrieve parts and transporting parts in the shipping department. Many of their orders require workers to walk into different buildings. Stellar asked our capstone team to design a new warehouse layout for their Mason City location, shown here, to separate service orders from production kits inventory. This warehouse needs to hold all inventory and a shipping and receiving work area, shown here in green.
By moving the customer service part inventory to a new warehouse, separate from current production, the team can meet the following objectives. Increase the service order pick rate per hour by 30%, increase the number of daily orders successfully fulfilled, order parts ready to be sent by 20%, increase the success rate of fulfilling a service order by 20%, and reduce the time to pick and pack a service order by 20%. Our team designed a layout that meets these objectives by decreasing non-value added time seen in the work sampling study and observed time study, then allocated parts by their demand class using an altered ABC classification method.
The new layout for Mason City uses information collected from the problems identified in the current state analysis of Garner. The collected information was used to create a more efficient layout in comparison to the Garner facility. We observed large and small shipping doing both time and work studies. By taking observations of the small and large shipping employees, we discovered that 27.9% of the time they spent was in a non-value added category, with 32.98% of that time being spent not in the shipping department.
After performing an observed time study, it was found that the small shipping department was underproducing by 18.8%, while the large shipping department was overproducing by 25.4%. We determined that if the small shipping department were to reduce the non-value activities, they would be able to reduce pack and pick time by 39.5%. If the large shipping department were to reduce with the same criteria, they would be able to reduce the pack and pick time by 14.3%. With both departments reducing the time to pick and pack, the overall throughput would increase by 22%. By analyzing last year's service order demand, we could determine which parts needed to be in the new warehouse and how much inventory needed to be held based on a 15% increase in demand and a desired 3 inventory turnaround. We could also calculate the company's annual throughput and success rate. Last year, the company had a success rate of 76% for shipping services orders on time.
The final layout addressed the issues found in the CSA and is designed to allow for a continuous flow of employees and product, creating a more efficient workplace. The final layout chosen by Stellar consists of racks for inventory space determined by analyzing part size and the inventory amount. There are also racks in the layout to hold shipping and receiving materials and outgoing parts. We were also able to implement 10 empty racks to allow for easy expansion. Parts were classified based on ABC classification, so the 15% of parts with the highest demand will be the easiest to access and are closest to employees. The final layout also includes a receiving department, a large shipping department, and a small shipping department, and also room to grow.
We created a workflow diagram to show what workflow may look like with this new layout. This layout provided much better flow than the alternatives and received positive feedback from the company.
An increase in throughput in the facility due to reduced rates of non-value added time will be reflected with cost savings for Stellar. If the throughput increases by 22%, as calculated by the team in the time studies conducted, the part sales can increase 22%. This translates to a net profit increase of 70.5%.